Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well. I'm back with another video. So, as you may have read in the title, this video is going to focus on gratitude and how it can lead to an abundance mindset and how it can stop you from taking your life or your things for granted. The reason I'm making this video is of course, I want to follow it by this quote first. Jay Shetty, as I've previously mentioned as well, him in other videos, he had said this: there is a place for everyone in the theater of happiness. That means we all need to have an abundant mindset. And I hope my last video that I shared about having a positive mindset was pretty useful to you all. This is going to be a little bit different, but it can also help with having a positive mindset, because at the end of the day, it's all about changing the perception and how you view things and what's going on in here, right? So for this video, I want to start off by why I'm making this video. The reason I'm making this video is simply because today, while I was just on YouTube for a bit, I use YouTube sometimes for shorts, all right, to watch a few shorts when I have a little bit of free time or I'm watching educational videos. But I stumbled upon a few shorts today that covered, for example, videos of people who were not able or are not able to have the fruitful things of life, I would say, because of the situations in their country or their economy. So that kind of was a reminder to me that these things I don't, of course, resonate with. I'm very grateful for what I have, but I understand and I get the emotion that the video is trying to provide or what the video is trying to convey. And that time I was like, I'm so grateful for what I have in life. This is why we need to stop taking things for granted. When we take things for granted, we do not feel fulfilled, and it creates a scarcity mindset. Of course, I'm not saying we all are like that. Neither I'm going to deny none of us are like that. We personally have been in situations where we are taking things for granted. Doesn't matter where you are in the spectrum. Maybe you take a lot of things for granted, but a few things for granted, but we are somehow the other way. That's why I want you to think. Today you are in a house, you have a nice room for yourself, you have a bed to sleep on, you have food to eat. You basically, what I mean is you have also shelter. Don't take these things for granted. I'll give you a few examples for myself right now. I'm grateful for the iPhone that I'm using to record. I'm not taking it for granted. I'm not taking this mic for granted that is recording my voice. I'm not taking my PC for granted, which I use to edit the videos. I'm not taking my desk for granted, which is holding all this equipment up for me. I'm not taking the chair for granted, which is the one I'm sitting on right now. I'm not taking the AC for granted to make the climate and the atmosphere of my room to my liking. I don't take my family for granted. My mom, my dad, my brothers, my sisters, none of them. And I want you to also realize that you shouldn't be taking these things for granted. Because deep down, somewhere we all are. And it's not nice at all. Because videos like these then remind me, and probably remind a lot of people, that yeah, we do have things, and we do have what is essential probably, and we shouldn't be taking it for granted. the phone that you use to text your friends, the car that you drive on the road. Don't take those things for granted. I will cover this aspect more maybe later in the video. But Rahul, how do we stop this? How can we stop taking these things for granted? And how am I able to name so many things that I'm not taking for granted or I'm grateful for? Simply through gratitude. Practicing gratitude actively every day of my life. I'm able to gratitude journal, visualize as well the memories that I create, and I'm grateful for them. But mainly what has helped me would be gratitude journaling, I would say personally. It's very simple. Just have to write, start off with one thing. It's okay, no problem. On this channel, we speak about improving 1% every time from the book Atomic Habits that I will keep mentioning. We do that so we can improve 1% at a time, and it's okay. No need to hurry. You don't have to become a full-blown self-improvement final product, because that's not possible. In my previous video, I've mentioned that self-improvement is a forever journey. So take it slow, take it fast. It's up to you, but I would suggest don't force it. Go with your own pace in the beginning and let the habits settle down into your routine. So, write one thing down you're grateful for. All right? It could be anything. Could be as simple as the tires that are on your car that help you be on that road, that help you get to work. I'm grateful for the roads that are built by the people of this country to get me to my destinations. I'm grateful for the trees around me. I'm grateful for the birds that are chirping every morning and making this life of mine fulfilled. We have to start acknowledging these things. In the book, Think Like a Monk, this aspect has been covered, where they had a task, or let's say task, right? Where Jay was with his other fellow monks, and the senior monk would ask them to point out or notice something different every time on the same journey or the same route they took every day. So he mentions about a stone that he saw on that journey that he had never seen before. So every day on the same route, they had to notice something different. It made them more aware, right? Which is beautiful. Being more aware, being more grateful, not taking things for granted. Now let me tell you how this is going to benefit you. Of course, how can I leave any videos without showing you a glimpse or giving my experiences? Because I want you people to implement this as well. That's why I give my experiences, and I'm not going to sit here and lie about my experiences. No way. I could never do that. There's no point if I'm just saying all this and I'm not doing the work myself. I'm just being deceiving to you people, but I'm not. And that's the reason I want to relate it to my experience, because I want to show credibility to what I'm saying. It can help you firstly with your relationships. Now, it could be your friends and your family or anybody. But it's very simple. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends that I'm surrounded with. The friends who are there for me when I need them. The family who's there for me when I need them. To spend quality time with, they're there. My friends and my family is there with me. Whenever I'm stuck in a situation that unfortunately I'm not being able to understand or solve, my family is there for me to support. My friends are there for me to support. And I'm there for them when they need my support. It builds a nice, loving relationship. And the way you can practice gratitude, or how it's going to benefit your relationship, is when you tell those people you're grateful for them. For example, you can tell, if you have siblings, I'm grateful for my supportive siblings. Go and tell them that. Go tell your mom, I'm grateful for you and what you're doing for the family and how you're contributing to the family. Say thank you to those people. It's just a different feeling for the person who receives it, and it strengthens the relationship because they realize you acknowledge and you cherish the bond that you people have, which is very important. Next, it can help you or benefit in terms of abundance. So I already kind of covered the topic in the beginning, but what happens is we unfortunately have somewhat like a limiting mindset or scarcity mindset where we think, oh, we can't do this, or we can't become that, or maybe we don't deserve this, or things like that. You need to be grateful for those things. For example, you need to be grateful for the job you have. Maybe it's not the best. It's okay. It's understandable. People don't even have a job. They're struggling to probably get a job. So you are in a much better position who has a job. So be grateful for it. It will help you change your perception. That's how it works. So that's just one example. You should be grateful for your finances. Well, don't make yourself think that it's not enough or it's very less. It's okay. Be grateful. Be like, I have this much right now. That's good. I'm going to work towards having even more. If that's your goal. Some people are not like that. Me personally, I like to believe that, yes, I want to upgrade all sections of my life. That includes career, finances, my relationships, me, myself, of course. So that's how I look at it. It can also help you overcome challenges. Now, the reason I'm smiling bright on this one is because gratitude has personally helped me to overcome challenges or maybe see the hidden message in the challenge. All right. My personal experience that I mentioned in my last video was going to a foreign country and coming back. I'm grateful I got the chance to be able to experience that lifestyle, but I'm grateful to come back as well. Before this, I had a different job, from the current job that I have, and was a much bigger company. And the financial, I don't know how to explain it, but in terms of the finance, it was also good, right? But when the point came for me to change my job or move from that job, I was like, yes, I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for what I was able to make while I was there. I was grateful for how I was able to provide my value to the company. Simple. I've not hell-bent myself that, okay, now what do? I lost my job. Now I won't have anything. No. There's a hidden message in everything. For me, the hidden message was that I had to be in a different company to understand different situations, which I maybe wasn't going to be able to deal with in life if I didn't join the new company. I would be very honest with you. I wouldn't be making a video right now if I was probably in the same company. You never know. So, always look for gratitude. Be grateful for the challenges that you're given. Be grateful for the message that's there. It's always a good learning lesson. From your heartbreak, to your job, to an accident, to whatever it is. Try to look at the hidden message and try to see what you can be grateful of. Someone who gets probably robbed, they'd be like, why did I get robbed? Why? Like, what is this? What's the situation? Of course, it's understandable. But maybe later you discover, okay, this is the reason it happened. going back to my job situation now, I understand why that happened. Like why I had to let go of my previous work or my previous company. And I understood the lesson later on. It was difficult in the beginning to adjust. I'm not going to lie. I did feel like not doing the work or simply just finding a job or better job, and not face the challenge of the workplace. But then I understood the lesson is that the reason I came in this new workplace is for myself to improve and to be able to face challenges head on, right? You need to make gratitude a daily habit. And that's the only way you can probably stop having the scarcity mindset and you can stop taking things for granted, right? It helps you, like I mentioned. It does, right? 3 things I mentioned. It can help you with the challenges. It can help you with the relationships. It can help you have an abundance mindset, right? Overall, it can also help you shift your perspective. That's what we also said in the beginning of the video, that it's all about changing the perception as well, right? Other than that, you become more satisfied. You become more fulfilled with yourself, You stop looking at things like, I wish I had that, I wish I had this, Of course, as humans, we might have those desires, all right? It's understandable and it's fine. It doesn't mean you completely detach from it, right? It's okay. But at the same time, it can help you be more fulfilled with what you have currently, So instead of me looking at this iPhone that I'm recording on, I have 2 things. I can either say, thank you that I'm able to record on an iPhone, or I can say, oh, damn, I wish I had a better camera. I wish I had a HD camera or those big cameras, I don't know, to record my videos. I wish I had a ring light. Of course, I would love to have one, but we have natural lighting there, man. So it's all good. Be grateful for it. I'm grateful for the light that's shining behind me right now because it's helping me to record this video at the moment. So I'm grateful for that. It all works together. Just need to change that mindset and change your perception and stop taking these things for granted because it's not useful. So what you need to do is start gratitude journaling, or if you're not into journaling, which you need to get into, but it's understandable if you're not, maybe later on, try gratitude meditation, okay? But practice gratitude. Be grateful. Message your friends and your family. Tell your mom, I love you, mom. I love you, dad. Those things are important. Tell them you're grateful for them. Grateful for your friends. I do that personally myself multiple times. I wish my mom good night, like every night. Every night. We always, in our religion as Hindus, we are supposed to take a blessing from the elders. And I always do that before sleeping. Always. From my mom. Always. And dad as well. Supposed to take their blessings, So, all this is gratitude. Simple as that. There is no rocket science behind these things. It's simple. You need to be able to practice gratitude and change your perception. Stop taking things for granted. The life you have right now, don't take it for granted. You might want to compare yourself to other people. That's going to go away as well. You might want better things in life, finer things in life. That's okay. I myself do. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yes, I'm not like that. No. Right now, I would love to have a Lamborghini. Of course, but I'm grateful for what I have right now. But that's the next step in life, that one day I'll be able to own my dream car. It's not a Lamborghini, it's a different car, but it's just an example, right? You might have those things. I want to something materialistic or maybe some kind of status. I want to be a president of this company. Right now, I'm grateful to be a salesman of this company, like that. That's what I mean. So don't take those things for granted. You're in that situation which makes you more even closer to that, This is a very key point. Damn. So think about this. You're right now in a position that's actually getting you closer to where you want to be. Think of it like that. Think of it that each step, each challenge, each relationship, when you're grateful for them, when you are not taking your life for granted, you're not taking for things for granted, you're not taking your time for granted, you're not wasting all these things, your resources, you're actually getting closer to what you want. Maybe it may seem like you're not, but you definitely might be getting there. You never know. So I will leave you people with that thought, 110%, and practice gratitude. Yeah. I want each one of you guys watching the video today either to comment what you're grateful for, or go message your friends, or go tell your family what you're grateful for about them. It could be anything. Please go ahead and do that. And I found an outro actually. Now, amazing. From the last video, I discovered that there should be an outro as well. So the outro is, think what your best version of yourself is doing right now. Think the life he's living or she's living, and go and do it. Every decision you take from now on, think what the best version of yourself would do. That person who you know or you want to become, what they would do, and move accordingly. It's going to help you a lot. All right, guys. I'll see you all with the next one. A pretty long video, I know, but it's worth it. I know that. And I hope I've helped someone with this video. That's all I want. I'll see you guys later. I love you all.